This generation has been misjudged by a lot of people, and it's sad. This generation is a generation of dreamers. It's a generation of people who aspire and believe for bigger things. This generation really is a generation of dreamers and people who want to be big, who want to become good. And it's not something that's actually bad, because if you consider the world that we're born into today, optimism and the audacity to dream is something that we actually have. It's the only thing we have left. Here's one big point that I'd like to stress this morning. There is no excuse to not make a living doing what you love. How do you do it? How are you able to get from point A to point B? You have to stop consuming and you have to start creating. What does this mean? A lot of people today, not just millennials, but even the older generation, wala na silang ginawa pagdating sa bahay kundi mag-Facebook, kundi mag-YouTube, kundi mag-Snapchat. Screw work-life balance if it means you going home early just to watch reruns of Game of Thrones. Screw work-life balance if it means you just going home early just to watch countless hours of YouTube. Screw work-life balance if all it means is you going home to do Facebook, Twitter, and read senseless articles that don't actually contribute to the meaning of life or to a capacity that you have as a professional, as an entrepreneur. Stop consuming, start creating. The key to success is to be able to figure out how to create and not to consume. Consume less, create more. 8 to 5 p.m., you build your careers. When I say that, that's the time you go to work, you go to office, you do whatever it is that you're doing that you're probably not passionate about. 8 to 5, you build your career. 7 to 1, you build your dreams. The 7 to 1 slot of your life is the most important time for your life stage. You know why? Because energy, time, and health diminishes over time. While you still have the energy, while you still have the health and the time, do it. The road less traveled is really to pursue what you want to do. But the road less traveled is the hardest path to take. When people say follow your dreams, follow your passions, it actually means work harder, work smarter, give more of yourself, give more of your time, and don't think for a second that the world owes you anything. That's what it means to follow your passion. You are not supposed to follow or listen to your heart. You're supposed to lead it. It's an active thing. It's not something that just falls magically on your lap and then you become successful overnight. It takes a lot of hard work. It's being able to withstand trials, it's being able to withstand challenges, and to keep powering on. Here's the thing, you guys will fail miserably, as I have failed, as our fathers and grandfathers have failed. Failure is the one constant in life. You will not be successful all the time. And you've probably heard it 1,000 times, what matters is really how you get up. But I'll add one more thing. The secret to getting back up all the time, the secret to resilience, the secret to grit is humility. It's knowing and accepting the fact that you aren't that good yet. The secret to resilience is humility. Be humble. Accept the fact that you need to learn a lot of things. And that's the only time you guys will really truly soar. So it really pays to be humble. Nung sinabi nila sa Biblia that the humble will be exalted, that's not a joke. Because it's really rooted on something. It's rooted on a desire to be better. It's rooted on a desire that you can always become a better version of yourself. And that's what I think really is the secret to resilience. People call you or call us weak-willed. People call us entitled. People call us weak. People call us soft. We're not. We're dreamers. We're people who have big goals. The big challenge is, again, getting from point A to point B. We are world changers. You are leaders. You are meant for greatness. This generation is meant for greatness. And I don't want you to think otherwise. You are great. You are leaders. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. We all have one lives to live. And that was the biggest realization I had back then. You only have one life. One life. YOLO, friends, is not to get wasted in some country and hook up with whoever. YOLO is not going to Cambodia, whatever, going on Tinder, hooking up with a foreigner, and that's it. YOLO is making a difference. YOLO is making an impact. YOLO is realizing how great you are and becoming what God intended you to be, leaders.